Am I really that much to handle? Breaking these niggas down like a camel. You don't really know you.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Aniya, and if you're new here, welcome to the channel. Like, guys, y'all probably like, Aniya, where have you been? Like, you haven't posted since February. Like,
It's yeah.
guys, I know it's been a long time since I posted, but before we get into like the whole coming back weekly uploads or trying to do weekly uploads, I'm going to give y'all a recap of what's been going on in my life since February. Okay, like it's been a minute. Like, I don't remember the last time I talked to y'all. Like, I miss y'all. Like, did y'all miss me? Like, if y'all didn't miss me, don't say that. But if you did, comment, just boost my ego. Okay, I'm done. But okay, boom, started off strong. February, I believe the last thing I filmed was maybe my Powder Puff game. So if I'm right, it was a Powder Puff game, and we did end up winning the Powder Puff game. The seniors won, the juniors lost after they was talking all that mess, how they was gonna beat us, how we suck, how we can't catch. But look at the score. It was like, what was it? 14-0, something like that. I don't know. They had 0 and we had points on the board. So make sure, like, y'all can't be talking mess if y'all can't back it up. Like, okay, boom. So that was also in February. And then my step team that me and my friend, she's also the vice president of BSU with me, that we created the step team. We always perform at our rallies, or we try to, at our rallies, any events like the school's hosting. But in February, we performed at our school's multicultural. This is the second time we did it after, I think the person said it's been like 10 years since they had any BSU perform. So, we have to let's keep it up, since it is our last year. We're like, let's just do everything. So we performed at the multicultural, and then what else did we do? I'm trying to think. What else did we do? Okay, and then we also performed at our school's district community cabinet meeting. It's for Black History Month, so we have to show out. Like, if I have any videos, I would definitely put them in, but if I don't know if I'm going to be able to find out that, guys. That was literally almost 5 months ago. So, but we're going to try to find it. And then also we had Darren Hall. If y'all don't know who Darren Hall is, he is I don't know what position he is, but he's plays for the NFL team Arizona Cardinals. He came to our school and talked about life as a football player, what he does during football season, off season. We had him last year. He's a very nice person. He's actually a friend of my advisor's son, and they grew up in high school with each other, so they're still like very close. So he came and spoke.
Riding foreign cars, yeah, I'm a star, yeah. She dancing like a pro, yeah. I'm like, whoa, yeah. My pocket's so swole, yeah. Hit the pole, yeah. I ain't trying to cuff, yeah. I'm trying to fuck, yeah. You ain't trying to fuck, yeah. Pack your stuff.
I think that is a wrap. I think that's a wrap on February. Okay, March. That was spring break. That's when I started looking for my prom dresses. I do have some clips. If I could find them, I will definitely insert them. I just literally saw them, so it shouldn't be that hard to find them. But I started looking for my prom dress. I wanted a custom prom dress, but when I was trying to get the custom prom dress, they said it wasn't going to be here until May, and my prom was in April. So I was like, okay, we have to, scratch that idea and just find a dress out here. So we was looking for, like, y'all, we started looking in January. I didn't find my prom dress until like late March, early April. And mind you, my prom was on April 18th. Yes, April 18th. So, I was like on the verge of not finding the prom dress, but I loved my prom dress. It was really cute.
Flashback.
Hey vlog, welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be a prom series vlog. You guys probably not gonna see this until after my prom, but right now we're in downtown LA looking for prom dresses. We've been to like 15 stores, haven't found nothing, but we're going to a new store. All right, y'all. It's been 30 minutes later. Went to 50 stores. Haven't found nothing. Tried on one dress. Couldn't record. I think my mom took a picture. But my shoulders are broad, so it made it even broader. And these jean purses are cute. Like, aren't these cute, guys? Ain't that cute, guys? That's really cute.
How much is this?
But what are you wearing that to? She always thinks something cute, but got nowhere to go. I haven't even touched it. I can't even open my... I'm over this. Alright, guys. It's March 2nd. I'm currently in Camille's trying on different prom dress styles. Let me show you guys the one I have on right now. I have on this one right now. My mom picked it a 4. This is a 6. But I just like the cutouts. And I like that my back is out. Like, if I had a spine tattoo, guys, that would eat. And I like the train of this one. It's like, I just don't know. If it was like diamonds or something, it would be cute, but I don't know. But yeah. So I'll catch you guys the next one. Oh, I tried on this green one. Definitely a no. This one was cute. I like the halter top and the diamonds. I'll insert a picture if I remember and if my mom sent this to me. But yeah. So I'll catch you guys back when I have the fur on, maybe if I remember. Bye guys.
End of flashback.
And also during this time, started in December, that's when I started getting my acceptance letters for all the colleges I applied to. I did get into my dream college, which y'all have to stay tuned later in the video to say where I'm going. But yes, I did get into my dream college. What else happened? And then, okay, so if y'all don't know, there is a program called the Every 15 Minutes program. It's basically where every 15 minutes there is a drunk driver accident regarding teens, right? So they had came to my school basically asking if some people wanted to participate, and like the assistant principal, he had to hand select people who he wants to be in it. And I was one of the students who got hand selected. And mind y'all, I've been watching these videos ever since I was young. Like, I was obsessed with these videos, which is probably weird. Like, why is a little girl obsessed with watching these videos? But it was like, for me, I already knew, like, don't get in no car when somebody's drunk and driving, even they're under the influence. Don't get in the car, don't drive a car. Always call somebody or call Uber. That's what my mom always taught me. So I was like, okay, like, this will be a very cool experience for me to put myself in like somebody's shoes when they're in the car where somebody is driving and they eventually pass away. So my role was, I was in the, like the innocent car, I guess you could say. And the background was like around prom season. We was going to prom and we crashed on the way to prom. So, but basically never made it. But my role, it was like, we was an innocent car. We was like the straight A students, stuff like that. It was me and my friend Amara, which I mentioned her before. She's my BSU vice president, and then another mutual friend, Madeline. So we was all three of us in Madeline's car. Basically, it was like, how do I explain this? Basically, we got in a car accident, like pulling up into the school. It was another vehicle with all the drunk people. They was pre-gaming before prom, and they ended up driving to school intoxicated, and then we crashed head-on collision in front of the school. So, and then this, mind y'all, they've been planning this since I knew about it since January, but I had to keep it a secret from all my friends, everybody. So they planned it since January, and then we didn't do this until like maybe 1 or 2 weeks before our actual prom. So it was that, and then basically where we had to film, like during those from January to April, we filmed like us driving like to prom. They filmed like them drinking like pre-game before get readies with me. Like, they feel like the actual like dancing prom scene, like people like dancing and waiting for us to come. And then so on the day of the actual car accident, they brought the cars. They was already damaged, so all we had to do was get in the car. I think I recorded this. Wait, no, they actually took our phones. I forgot to say that we couldn't have our phones for it was a 2-day event. Couldn't have our phones the whole time, and we had to stay overnight as well. So boom, I couldn't. Never, I didn't record that because I didn't have my phone. But the day of the incident, they crashed the cars for us. We got in the car, and then like when it was time, our go time, we had to put our acting gear on. A whole bunch of fake blood, makeup. Like it was hard to get off, y'all. Like, it got like on my hair. I'm telling you, I was scrubbing for like days. Like it was still like fake blood on me. But yeah, I'm keep getting off track. Okay, hold on. My friend Amara, she was through the windshield. My driver, she was like hanging out the window. I'm just like dead in the back seat, like that. Basically, in the other car, somebody got ejected from a car. I don't know how that would work because he was on his back. Normally it's supposed to be like on your stomach if you got ejected, but I don't know how that worked. He was ejected laying on the ground. Somebody else, yeah, it was a whole lot going on. But they had the police, the fire truck, and the ambulance all come. Like it was like a real car accident scene. So they was doing like a real DUI test, putting like the drunk driver in handcuffs. They actually played the 911 call that we have filmed previously, played it on the overhead speakers for all the kids to hear. And then they ended up calling the ambulance. The ambulance came, took one of the girls in the intoxicated car to the hospital. And then yeah, so that was day one, right? And then so that all happened in like that took like a whole hour. And then after that, that was over. All the kids would go back to class. But us in the in part of this program, we didn't go to class that day or the next day. But that day we got unready, took all that gory stuff off. We then went to the jail. We got a tour of the jail, basically showing us all the prisoners, like what would happen if you were the one driving and you were took to jail, basically where you'll be living for basically the rest of your life. And then we also went to the morgue and basically like showing us, hey, like if you are in a drunk driving accident and you die, this is where you end up. This is where we keep your body to prepare for your funeral. Give them a whole tour in the back and everything. We're gonna do the autopsies. But me, I have a weak stomach, so I did not go back there because I was like, I wouldn't know. Like any smell, I get nauseous and like throw up really easily. So I already knew that would not have been good for me. But after that, we went to our hotel and we had to do an overnight stay. It was like a retreat option. It was very emotional, bawling our eyes out. Oh, I didn't mention that our parents had to write like a goodbye letter to us. Like if they basically a goodbye letter, like a goodbye letter. I don't know how else to explain. Like if they were to stand like an obituary, that's what they had to do. Had to write that, and at the retreat, we had to write one to them. It was just emotional. Everybody was crying. I was crying. Like, and then it was some guest speakers. One of them was a sister. Her brother was a victim in the drunk driving accident. A drunk driver had hit her brother. She said he was down the street from the house and he passed away. And there was another guest speaker who he was the drunk driver and killed his friend. So we got two different perspectives, like how he felt and how she felt. So that was that. And then after that, we was up until like 11:30 that night, guys. And we went to our rooms and we was able to rewind, like get in the shower. I was rooming with my friend Amara. I've been saying the vice president, rooming with her. So we had like a good time. And then after that, as soon as we got into the hotel and took a shower, we knocked out, like we'll sleep. But y'all, why do we have to wake up at, I think it was 8 o'clock that next morning? Y'all had us up at 11:30. What makes y'all think I'm gonna be up at 8 o'clock? But they was calling the hotel phone. They came and banging on our doors. I'm like, oh my god, like please. But I ended up getting up because a big girl got to do what a big girl do. And so the next day we ended up going back to our school. That's where they held the whole funeral process. I think I could find some videos from that because my school, they posted like the full thing. I may just put it in the description if y'all want to watch it. So that was that. Enough of that. That was a whole big segment. I don't know if I'm gonna keep that in because I don't know what I was talking about, guys. Really. Okay, moving on. Okay, let me see. And then after that, the week before prom, my school always hosts like a prom fashion show. I was in it. I was in it last year. So I was like, I want to be in it again for my senior year. Let's just do everything. So I was in it. We're basically the ASB advisors. We would show dresses that are appropriate for prom. And basically we just model walk down and just show everybody like, I'm her. Like, that's what I did. I was like, yeah, I'm her. Okay, nobody could tell me nothing. I'm her. I'm that girl. But that's kind of cocky. Is that cocky? I don't know. I don't think that's cocky. But yeah, prom fashion show. And then now it's prom time. I don't know if I'm gonna include all the prom clips here or later on, but I did the prom shopping. Did I film my hair? I don't think I filmed my hair or my makeup. I have pictures. Excuse me. I think I did vlog a little bit at proms. I may insert those.
Flashback.
All right, guys. I haven't updated this vlog in a long time, but I got my nails done yesterday. I think I'm gonna insert a clip, and we got the rental car earlier today too. And then just got my hair done. If you don't see the vision yet, you'll see it in a minute. And now I'm about to be on the way home, and then I'm probably gonna eat like a little snack, nothing too heavy, so I don't be bloated and whatnot. And then I'm gonna put another teeth whitening strip on, maybe closer towards, I don't know yet. And then after that, it's our makeup appointment, and then it's prom time.
End of flashback.
Then it was Disney. Then me and my mom went to Disneyland together because we won 4 free tickets from the radio. Thank you, 92.3. Thank you, big boy. So we went. That was a fun little mom and daughter day. And then now we're getting into May, early May. I have won a scholarship from the IE Black Grad. It was a $1,000 scholarship, which I'm very grateful for. I actually have to fill out that information. And then after that, I won a scholarship, they also do like a yearly IE Black Grad. That's where all the students, all the African American students in the IE, they all come together at Cal State San Bernardino, and they basically host like a graduation ceremony for us. That was nice, but even though the fire alarm did go off, so we had to evacuate, and it did end early, I still went back and got my check. I'm gonna show y'all my check. Hold on. Okay, this check is a little big. Can y'all see? That's the check I got. You can't really cash it. It's just like a check to just have for memories. So that was that. They also gave us a stole, which I'm coming up to that. I'm coming up. Don't worry. And then my school district does Tomorrow's Leaders. I got a scholarship from that too, $1,000. Y'all, like, college is so expensive. Like, I'm applying to scholarships every single day, like 5 scholarships a day, because how am I else gonna pay this money for school without any scholarships? But that's what I've been doing also. Then it was graduation week, right? So fun. I graduated May 27th. Okay. But the last days of high school, we had our senior Cella, which was senior sunset. They did it as the thing was senior Cella because a week before that it was Coachella. So it was like, yes, let's make it senior Cella. It was fun. It was like a whole party at school on the football field. Like, y'all should. I'm gonna insert clips, but like, y'all should just knew it was a time. Like, it was fun. We had a DJ. Even though my friend Valeria was a DJ, it was still lit. And then we had grad walks. Even though I didn't go to school in the district, I still wanted to go and participate just because I didn't want to be at school and like go to classes. So I was like, I'm just gonna go. I moved with my friends. We went to I'm not going to say the name actually, but we went to like the elementary schools and the middle schools. So that was nice. And then boom, the day of graduation, we had our graduation practice in the morning. It was from 8 to like 11:30. We did that, and then I got ready for graduation. I didn't want to wear makeup or nothing, so I was like, I'm not even gonna feel like I don't want to do all that. At 7, that's when the graduation ceremony started. We walked out, got my diploma, and then that's May 27th, right? And I was like, y'all, I still don't have my permits. I need to taking my permit test. I was looking at DMV. They had an appointment June 1st. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna study my butt off these next few days to pass this permit. And what did I do? I walked in that DMV. I was a little scared. I went, took that test. I only got 3 questions wrong out of what? 3 out of 46. I passed. And what else? I got my permit. They said it should be here in 2 weeks. Not my permit, my ID card. So I also got that as well. Be here in 2 weeks. So it should be coming this week if I post this vlog. What's today, guys? Today's the 14th. So if I post it sometime this week, then my ID should be here. But if not, then I'm gonna have to call and be like, hey, where's my ID at? And then boom, a week later after graduation, we went to grad night, y'all. Grad night was so fun, but I was so mad because why did my phone literally stop working? Like it would, when I would turn on the power button, it was black, green, flickering. I was like, why did this have to happen on grad night? But mind y'all, this happened on the Haunted Mansion ride. So that goes to tell me that that ride is really haunted, because why does my phone act up on this ride when I've been on 3 other rides before this one? Like, it don't make sense to me. Like, that ride definitely has some creepy spirits in it, because there ain't no way my phone messed up on that ride specifically. But my phone was not working the whole day. I had to use Siri to call my mom. Like, mind you, I didn't bring my card, because my mom was talking about that night before. It was like, you don't need your card, you have your phone. Baby, my phone didn't work. I couldn't even use my Apple Wallet, Apple Pay, nothing. So I'm like, Mom, my phone not working. You have to send money to my friend so I could just use her card, blah, blah, blah. It was a whole mess, y'all. Like, but it's okay. Grad night was fun. I saw my friends from Orange County who I haven't seen in a long, long time, guys. Because that's after my private school literally shut down. I went to Orange County for 5th to 8th grade, but from 7th to 8th I was online due to COVID, but like I was still friends with them. And then that's when I transferred back out here to go to school. But I saw them. I'm gonna insert some pictures. Like, it was so nice seeing them. Like, I was like, oh my god, we have to do something before we all leave. So boom, that was grad night. Was really fun. And then boom, y'all, 3 days after grad night, June 6th, your girl turned the big 1-8. I'm officially legal. Like, y'all, your girl's legal. I'm 18. I don't feel different at all. I feel the same. I feel like nothing has really changed. Like, nothing's really changed. Like, I don't know. I feel like when you just turn 18, it's a little weird because you don't know. Like, it's like, for me, it wasn't an adjustment. Like, I still felt the same. I didn't feel like nothing changed really. Like, the only thing that changed was my age, and I was like, I'm still the same person. It was, yeah. But on my birthday, I had a birthday dinner with my friends. It's me, my best friend, and my 2 other friends. I invited 2 more people, but they couldn't make it because one of them had work and one of them had something else to do. So I was like, okay, that's fine. But me and my 3 friends, we went to dinner at Fleming's first. We get there, we're ordering. I was like, wait, if I order a main filet mignon, does that come with a side? Why the waiter gonna tell me, oh no, that's an additional charge? Huh? Mind you, that steak was already $78. Why is an additional charge for a side? That didn't make sense to me. So I was like, can we get the bill? Why we get the bill and left and go to Benihana's? I wanted to go to Benihana's anyway. But my mom's like, you go there every year. Like, you don't want to do nothing different. No, babes. No. So we still end up going to my favorite spot. I paid $45. I had a $50 off for my birthday reward. So mind y'all, and I got 4 sides of fried rice, steak and chicken. Y'all, I was being big that night. But it was so good. And after we left dinner, I said my goodbyes. Thank everybody for coming. My friend was throwing a graduation party, but I told them, like, hey, I don't think I'm gonna go because it's on my birthday. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I don't know what time dinner's gonna end. But dinner did end early, so we did end up going to my friend's graduation party. I'm gonna insert some clips. It was lit. Y'all know y'all girl had a time. Like, it was lit. Then what else? Boom. I think we're getting to the end of the video. I could tell y'all where I'm going to college now. So I'm gonna say where I got accepted first. I'm not gonna say everywhere, but I'm gonna say like my top options I was really like thinking about going. Okay, so boom. Backstory: I only wanted to go to HBCUs. I didn't want to go to no school in California, mind you. Okay, so I got accepted into Florida A&M, Howard, Hampton, NCAT, LSU, Southern, Winston-Salem, OLE Miss, UC Irvine, UC Davis, Fresno State. I'm missing a whole bunch. Like that's how like I can't remember. I'm missing more, but really my top 5 was FAMU, Howard, Hampton, Southern, and then what was the other one I applied to? I can't remember. I think I'm gonna say Winston-Salem, but it was really between FAMU and Howard. So mind y'all, I got accepted to FAMU back in December. Okay, so I'm gonna say it. FAMU is my dream school. Okay, I've been dreaming about that school since 8th grade year. It's been on my vision board ever since. Okay, it was FAMU and Howard that's been on my vision board ever since I was in 8th grade. Okay, so when I got accepted into FAMU back in December, I was like, oh my god, I'm going to FAMU. I'm going, and mind you, so FAMU decisions came out December 12th in the morning, right? Why did I got out of school like at 4 o'clock? Hampton's decisions came out. I got into Hampton too. I was like, oh my god, my top 3 schools. I know I got into 2 for sure. Now coming into what I think it was April, like early April, I got my decision. I got into Howard. I was like, okay, now I really have to sit down and like, okay, where do I see myself really the next 4 years? Like, I don't want to transfer. Like, I don't want to do that. I want to be happy where I'm going the next 4 years. I don't want to have no negative, nothing bad. Okay, so I was like, weighing my options. Right, I got money from Howard and Hampton, but the only thing was I didn't get no money from family. Okay, so I was like, dang, I was really like literally 2 days before May 1st, I had a whole breakdown with my counselor, with my mom. I was like, I don't know, like I'm just gonna go to community college the first 2 years and then transfer to FAMU. Like I don't know, but I made the decision like, okay, I know that FAMU, they have a lot of scholarships options. They just got, I think, can't remember how much, but it was like $1 million in scholarships. I'm like, okay, I could see myself at FAMU. It's been my dream. Like, I'm like, so now it was between FAMU and Howard. I was like, but do I want to be in Virginia? Like, what is there to do in Virginia? Like, I was like, I don't want to be in Virginia. And plus, Howard is way more expensive, $64,000, while FAMU is only, I think, 34. I'm like, I'm paying twice the amount a year at Howard than FAMU. So I was like, I'm just going to go to FAMU. So yes, my decision is to go to FAMU. I'm really, really excited. I have my roommate already. I'm living in Towers. I'm not going to say Towers North or South, but I'm living in Towers. I'm just so excited for this new chapter. Like, I don't know, like, I was so ready for high school to be over with. Like, I feel like my high school experience was like a 7 out of 10. I definitely had my ups and downs, maybe like a 7.5. No, maybe like an 8. It was like an 8 out of 10. I had my ups and downs. It was like a lot of downs more than ups. That's probably why I rated it 8. Where I went to high school, it was predominantly Hispanic, and there's nothing wrong with that. But like me, I wanted to be around more Black people. That was like my goal. Like for college, I was like, I want to go to HBCU. So when I made my decision to go to FAMU, I was like, okay, I'm finally gonna live the dream I want to live. Like I'm finally gonna live that HBCU story. And I was like, yes. And when I paid my enrollment deposit, I was like, I felt so happy. I was like, yes, this is where I'm meant to be. Like I don't know, maybe I'm just rambling, but yes, my roommate is so sweet. Like, we don't really talk that much, which I'm about to start texting her every single day and start bugging her. I'm like, girl, we need to be the bestest of friends when we go to Tallahassee, because she's from Miami. I'm from California, guys. California to Tallahassee, that's a 36-hour drive. It's really far. California is really far from Tallahassee. That's basically what I'm trying to say. So I'm like, I need us to be the bestest of friends because I don't know nobody out there. I am making other friends right now. I am talking to other people. Like right now. I'm becoming friends with a girl who lives in Vegas, and she's also going to FAMU. But I'm like, I need my roommate to be my best friend because my second best friend. My best friend Michaela is always gonna be my number one. But like, she could be my second best friend, like my close friend rather. I'm like, yeah, I think I'm rambling, guys. But yeah, my roommate is sweet. We both have the same theme idea. She wants to do blue. I want to do pink. So I was like, oh my god, it's gonna be like a gender reveal. But my mom was like, no, it's not gonna be like no, it's not. Don't say that. I'm like, but it's gonna be blue and pink. If y'all get it, y'all get it. I don't think I'm just rambling now. I don't know if I put all this in, but yeah. So yes, I did a thing. I am going to FAMU, Florida Agriculture and Mechanical University. I am class of 2030. I will be I am a pre-nursing major. And yes. All right, y'all. I just wanted to do this video before I start back posting again because I don't want to be like, what happened in the span from February to June? Like, where did you go? Like, you basically disappeared. So I wanted to just give y'all a recap. I am going to a concert on Saturday with my friends. So I will be filming that, my home maintenance vlog. I'm about to wash my hair right now, taking this out as soon as I get done filming this. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this little catch up with me. I will see y'all in the next one. I hope I did not talk y'all ear off. I probably did. Yeah, make sure you turn on your post notifications, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see y'all in the next vlog. Be prepared to go to the Who Wants Smoke concert. Okay, let me not. Okay, bye guys. I'll see y'all next week. Mwah.
Am I really that much?